Welcome back, guys, to Ralph Sims Gaming. Guys, we're at 429 subs. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed the content that I bring. It really means a lot to me. And with that being said, let's get started. So guys, I really want to talk about Project Zomboid and my first time playing it. So I started off single player, but quickly jumped into multiplayer. So I'm not gonna lie, before I started playing, I thought this game looked kind of corny. Not like I haven't played old school games before. Heck, I'm 36. But yeah, I was wrong though overall. This game is good, and you can spend hours in the game just doing a lot of different stuff while trying to survive. So my friend paid for a server, added some mods, and we all hopped in. We all met up, and since we all play survival games, we got to doing what we know best. We secured a house, some cars, and some weapons to defend ourselves. We were doing good and trying to prepare for when the power and the water goes off. My friend found an RV, and since he knows how much I wanted one, he brought it to me. We later found some buses which you can customize every part of it due to the mod by removing the seats and replacing them with other items you find in the game, like furniture, plants, and many other items. And you can also do the same thing with your safe house, which lets you respawn inside of your house when you die. Oh, and you will die. A lot. And I mean a lot. It even says it every time you load in, that this is the story of your death. But you will get better, and think of different ways to approach a situation. Gotta remember, it's a zombie simulator. After getting the buses, we needed guns and other items. So we found a gun store and started arming ourselves. I took a bunch of glass cases, well, cause I like to decorate my place. Look, I know we're in a zombie apocalypse and all, but I want my place to look good. We still needed a generator, and I had found a map to a town that had a storage facility in it, and it might have one. So me and Jacob went down there and hoped for the best. We didn't just find one, but found two. And after we found it, we got overran by a couple of zombies. We ended up killing them and got out of there before the rest of the swarm arrived. One thing I like about this game is that you never know what can happen at any day, and that you are never safe. Because even if you live in the woods or a gated community, and with zombies that migrate, you can always get swarmed. So it keeps you on your toes and shows you how real it is out here in these zombie streets. After we got back, one of my other friends was stuck at a base and dying, so we needed to go rescue him. We got into the van and went out there to go rescue him. We wasn't expecting what happened when we got there. We arrived and killed a couple zombies, then I seen a truck that I wanted. I put some gas in it, and little did I know that this truck would play a big part in my survival. I drove it to the front, but we ended up having to leave the truck behind. But we were ready to go. Well, not go too far, since the truck that Kane was riding in had a flat tire and got stuck in the mud. Before I knew it, we were stuck in the mud and couldn't move and got overran. I made the brave decision to stay behind and let them go. I ran through the woods trying to avoid the swarm that had attacked us. But then I remembered that the other truck that we had to leave behind was still there. So I made my way back to the base as fast as I can. I got into the truck and hoped that the little gas that I had in it was enough to take me back. So I drove through and started heading back home. I was so happy that I made it out alive. Then I DC'd and got kicked out the lobby. After loading in the game, it had set me back and I didn't have my car. And when I looked at the map, it was a very far walk back, but there was nothing I could do, so I started walking back and not knowing if I was going to make it back alive or not. After walking a while, guess what I found? The truck that I was in. It was back to save me again, and I ended up making it back home. Some time passed and me and Jacob went out for a drive to search the towns around us and mark some things on our maps to check it out. Then we found it. A warehouse filled with everything we could ask for. It had all the building supplies and seeds that we needed to survive for the long haul. We headed back to the base to share the news, and then we headed back out later. And this is where things got real. We stumbled upon a road that led us to a country club. Our car was on its last limbs trying to avoid zombies and crashing, and our engine was going down. We made it to the parking lot, and this is where I got caught slipping. Jacob went to go check the other cars and to see if we could take them. So I took on the zombies and tried to protect them. Yeah, I failed. He gets attacked from some zombies behind him that came out the woods, so I ran over to try to help him out. I told him let's hop in the car and get out of here, so we tried to get in, but still being chased he couldn't. So I hopped out the car and tried to get the zombies off of him. Before I knew it, I was surrounded and got eaten. And that ended the story of Ralph. Project Zomboid was fun. It caught me by surprise. Now, it does have its issues with some wonky aiming at times and multiplayer acting weird and kind of laggy, but overall, I've been having a lot of fun, and it's definitely a great zombie survival game. I think you guys should check this one out if you haven't already. Let me know down in the comments below if you like it or not, or why you didn't like it, and hit the like button, and sub if you like the content that I've been bringing. Also, join the Discord, the link is in the description below. Let's try to grow our community, guys.